All right, we're good to go. I'm starting the recording. Welcome to this week's contributor meeting. First off, we've been getting a lot of duplicate questions, so I'm setting up an FAQ. I'm sticking it in chat right now, so consult that before asking said questions, and I'll add to it if there's other ones that come up that I repeatedly answer. But basically, the format for this is just going to be a Q&A slash discuss with other contributors how the project is going, if anyone has any concerns or questions on how things work or how to get involved. Now's the time. You can come up on stage, ask questions. And yeah, so I'll throw it to anyone on stage if you have a particular question, or I'll go through chat and answer questions. And yeah. Why do you randomly generate usernames instead of using one from the login platform? You could just append two if it's already taken. Yeah, that's going to come. Basically, just haven't coded it yet, is the answer. Because other things are getting coded.
Hey Ben, I'm a huge fan. I'm just curious what you think about the Discord stages thing. I know you uploaded a video about it, but I'm just curious, like, do you have any other thoughts?
Nope, that's 100% of my thoughts. And that actually, let me add that to the FAQ.
Hey Ben, is there any plan on trying to get some of your user base from your army of girls who have crushes on you from TikTok to get them onto this platform, or you have no intention of getting those users? Seems like a
Um, it depends. I'm like maybe I'll try it in the future. It's not something that's gonna happen probably like now because I also am not gonna do community building things until more of the core product is done. But it's definitely possible that I do some events with them for sure.
Hey babe,
Hey
I'm a
Ben,
huge fan.
is it feasible to add like a setting to change the shortcuts, the keyboard shortcuts? Because for example, if you want to mute your mic, you would press Control M, but it also mutes the tab in Firefox.
Yeah, we're gonna swap the default, but if you go into settings, you should be able to change it.
Hey Ben, I just wanted to ask, why did you change your mind about X state?
I didn't really change my mind about X state. It was more of if I thought the project required it, and I was able to do it without X state, so I didn't want to do a giant state management conversion. Like I'm open to refactoring parts of it with X state now, but I want to basically I want to get the new design in place before I do a big state management refactoring that we don't really need. Because right now the state management works good enough.
Ben, do you
Yes.
at any point are thinking of making this paid?
Wait, say that again. Making it what?
Do you at any point are planning of making it like a paid service kind of thing?
Oh,
Or
I
are
see. I
you
see.
planning to always keep it open to the public?
The public will always be able to like use it for free, but there'll be optional paid options, which see FAQ for paid options.
Oh, okay, got it.
How is a global moderation system going to work? Do you have plans for that?
So there's gonna be like twofold. One, I'll probably start giving some like I guess you could call them a super mod where people can like whenever they're in a room they don't necessarily like they're automatically a mod. One, I'll probably have this, and some other people like it's not implemented yet, but that's gonna be a thing. But we also need a reporting system, and I haven't mapped it out yet, but I'm probably going to take inspiration from League of Legends and how they do like the tribunal system.
Yeah, you can't really report audio.
Yeah, so that's that part. I actually don't know how I'm going to handle that, but like chat is reportable.
Maybe if a certain amount of people report the same person.
Yeah, the
It's kinda
problem with
clear
that, the problem with that is I'm gonna need a system to where I can trust.
Exactly. That can be abused.
Yeah, I need to have trusted reports. So it's not a simple thing to set up. So I'll have to think about how to do that because we probably need some kind of system to report people based on just audio. That's not
Maybe the
recorded.
super mods can do that. Like if a super mod reports someone for like audio,
But if a
you
super
can.
mod's not in a room, then there's no record of it happening, according
Mm-hmm.
to a super mod.
Yeah, I agree with
It's a
Tony
step
and the
though.
chat.
It's a first step, I guess.
Maybe how I do it is we have a group of super mods, and then if someone's misbehaving, you can ping a super mod, and the super mod can come and check it.
Somebody in chat suggested that there's a button that records 60 seconds or the last 60 seconds and reports it to a super mod.
A clip.
Hi.
But wouldn't that take storage?
That's probably I think I like that. Yeah.
Can I be super mod?
I'm not.
I
I
think
haven't even
everybody would
coded it
be.
yet, so we'll worry about
Well,
that later.
Oh, Nadir said that he was a supermod already.
I'm
Yeah.
super mod.
Nadir quite openly just said that he could do anything at any time, pretty much. And then I immediately went and looked in the entire source code for his username and user ID.
No, it's gonna be a role thing, but yeah, the role is not created yet.
How about recording these conversations that happen? A few years ago, I made something called Oddshot TV, which turned into what we know as Twitch clips now. Is there any plans to actually record, for example, the last 30 seconds of something people were speaking about, or is that kind of cached information just too far out of the realm of obtainability?
No, it's gonna be actually near-ish future. It's gonna be two things. One, recording entire like rooms, so it's like can be saved as a podcast, and then two, audio clips, like you just mentioned.
All right, that would be perfect because then I feel like you could also use that as a tool for your trusted moderation to be able to bring any type of subject matter to the moderator's knowledge.
100%.
With some amount of proof.
The thing I need to think about is like, do I want rooms where you can't like clip the audio? And I think the answer is probably yes. And so that's where I have to think about, okay, how does this work with, being able to report people?
Is that like a privacy
I guess
thing,
you just warn
or
people,
otherwise? Because
like,
I feel like you
before
could just
joining.
always run some sort of OBS and like record what people are saying no matter what.
I think maybe like a warning that TeamSpeak or Microsoft Teams does would be great.
So the warning stuff is definitely going to happen with regular recording, but yes, it's a privacy thing. And like, yeah, anyone can record with OBS. So there's that too. And so maybe it just never matters, but it's like one of those things where it's nice to have like even though somebody could record the room, it's nice to have rooms where like, hey guys, we've all agreed not to record what's going on here. So like that sort of thing. And so I want to like disable it.
Sure.
Like the platform can't do it. So yeah, somebody can like break the rules of like those types of rooms, and there's not a lot I can do about that.
You're going to build it on top of the honor system.
Yes.
Yeah, especially if you're using it for a private meeting, for example, then at least all the participants in there just wouldn't have the function to accidentally do it, and that can just be something that.
Exactly. I want to make it like a little harder for you to just record rather than pressing one button. You get to have to go press OBS too now.
I mean, and somebody could always just air gap like a microphone, right?
Yeah. So like Zoom, right? You can ask to record the Zoom meeting. That's nice and all, but I could also, do the same thing and record on my machine without even going through Zoom.
Cool.
Doesn't Zoom have auto detection for like OBS and stuff?
Oh, does it really? And it like traces to like, hey, sorry, you can't record this.
Yeah, Zoom is a pretty invasive like piece of software.
I know on
I think
Discord.
other platforms like Netflix and Prime also have something similar to that, especially with Discords. It'll black out everything, and in some cases, it'll even mute audio.
I don't think
For an
that's
entire
actually the
screen share
platforms
or
detecting it. I
recording.
think that's like copy protection. Yeah, the browser doing it, not the platforms. That would be super invasive if actually websites could do that.
But Electron apps, it seems like, can detect
Maybe
if
on
OBS is open.
Yeah, Discord has OBS detection.
on the
Well,
desktop
Well, I
version,
would
yeah.
hope so, since they're using
PWA.
up all that power and resources.
oh yeah, Electron is basically you can run anything. It's just Node.
So maybe on the Electron app, you can detect it and mute audio if you don't want them to record. It's kind of limited on the browser.
Mute audio or just tell everyone, hey,
It's
this
one of
person
those things that
recording.
people will always be able to circumnavigate if that is their true prime objective. But as Ben was saying, having it as a feature just seems like a really good practice to do anyway, just in case, just to have more options for when people create, even if it's just private rooms.
Yeah, pretty much.
Also, there's a difference of like when things are recorded, it'll go publicly on DogeHouse's website. So that's the other thing is like you can, do an OBS recording, but it's not going to go like say under your username as being recorded. So that's going to be a difference as well.
Right on. You said DogeHouse website. Can you expound on that a little bit? I didn't know that there was plans for it.
Oh, are you using the desktop app right now?
No, I've used both the DogeHouse TV and Next.DogeHouse TV.
Okay, that's what I mean. DogeHouse.tv. Like if we're just gonna have like the recordings available on the website for you to listen to.
Gotcha. Right. So in that environment, that's much more modular and capable than the original design. Gotcha. Can I, if you don't mind me asking a quick question, in terms of how that design is kind of going and other things that can fit into the design. We were in a room earlier where, dare I say it, we did want to do a little bit of screen sharing, or at least give the possibility to one of the speakers. I'm currently kind of doing it where I've got it.
Hi.
I think he just got disconnected. Hello?
Hello.
Hi. Can
Hello?
you buy me Dodge Nitro?
No.
Yo, can we get Kane back?
And Ben, do you plan to implement the coin from your ICO to the platform of DogeHouse, or is it just totally separated?
So
yeah, I got moved out, but yeah.
The only reason I would do that is if it would incentivize the buying of the coin. I would rather, like, personally, I would prefer having other means of purchasing things on the website.
But it probably also goes with like the Doge branding, right? It's like Dogecoin, like a bit.
Right.
But do you also eventually plan to move on from that whole
Just what I was saying before I
name
got
stuff?
DC'd, I was just wondering if maybe you could have like a Twitch embed inside of a room, by the definition of kind of how you set the name in the description, so that joiners instantly know that there is some sort of video the topic matter.
So we're gonna have so on the new site or the new website, we're not showing the description right now, but it's coming. On the old site, there's a description section that's pinned to the top of chat. I can add a temp description.
Yeah, which has actually been really nice for when people come in and they see the stream going, then they room description that it's there.
Can you do me a favor
The
and
new
click
site
on
design.
Can you click on Robert's profile in the speakers and tell me if it shows a volume bar or not?
I will admit I'm actually still on the original app.
It does.
Just because of the room description and some other stuff.
It does.
Okay, but specifically
Yeah,
Kane. Can you click on Roberts and see if it shows the volume bar?
Robert Forrester?
Yep.
Robert Forrester does have a volume bar.
Okay, good. I think it just took a second to load because
Yes,
I
and
didn't
I
know if
can
you were hearing
change
him
it, and if he
talking
was
before.
speaking, I'd know whether or not.
Yeah. Okay, Robert, you were saying something before.
I did not know.
Was I not loud enough or something? Or?
No, I think sometimes it takes a second for we have a lot of speakers and I'm doing something synchronously.
I actually don't hear him.
Okay.
Well, he's
But,
not talking
some
right
other
now.
thing which
But
would be cool
when
probably
the
is if
circle lights up to actually you speaking. Yeah, when you start to speak, it
No,
just
I'm
shows
talking-
like for a second, it shows the outline, and then you start to speak. So maybe there's like a delay because there are a lot of speakers.
So can you hear me now? Or
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
can you hear me now? Okay, great.
I think it's super delayed.
So
now.
and also, do you eventually want to move on from like the Dogecoin like branding? So if you
Is
like
that piano
want to
coming
go
from it?
real big, maybe you could.
Because I do hear piano.
I mean, not from me at least.
I think Kane can't hear Robert. I think is what's going on.
That would be true.
Okay.
Yeah, I cannot hear Robert. I assume can Robert hear me?
Yeah, I can. Okay, wait. Let me send him in chat.
Wait, can you
He
click
can
on
hear you, yeah,
Roberts
he
and
can
max
hear
out
you.
his volume?
He said he
so we
can't
c-
hear you.
So we can verify it's not a volume thing.
Like,
Done. Maxed volume. Robert, say something, buddy.
Yeah, hello.
I do not. I do see
Can
the
you hear me
active
now?
indicator around his profile picture.
Hmm.
Do you want me to refresh? I won't do anything until.
Sure, yeah, try
Yeah, okay.
refreshing.
like
Tell me
which
how you
version
want
are
to
you
debug
using?
this.
Like Next or original?
Okay.
Does it work now?
All right, Robert. Say something again.
I can. Oh wait.
No audio consumer for some reason is what I get on him now. Oh, and I don't hear anyone.
He just refreshed. I think that's what it was about.
Hello.
Fascinating.
Now I can't hear anything. Oh my god.
No one was talking. That's why.
Hello.
Wait, can you hear us now, Kane? Oh, this is an awkward position to be in.
I'm pretty sure most people can hear most people right now.
I wonder which version Kane is using though.
So it shouldn't actually matter which version.
That
It's
is
going to
true,
be a
I hear
back end thing,
everyone,
I think.
I think.
Oh, wait, we'll do it this way. Can you like say a number and then the people that can hear you will put the number in chat, and that's how you know if you heard them. So
Gotcha.
wait, okay, Robert, are you back? No, Robert refreshed.
And the thing I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
This contributor meeting is very quickly turned into a debugging session.
So I'm gonna add a thing where I
Nice.
want to be able to see, like, just in the profile pictures, what the status of each audio thing is. But it sounds like in some cases you're correctly connected to the audio consumer and you're still not hearing their audio for some reason. But that's a whole nother matter. Anyway, we can worry about that later. We can continue on with the meeting. And testing and prod, exactly.
Trial version. Trial version.
No, Media Soup can have, I think, at least on one node, up to like 500.
Trial version.
Ben.
Trial
I think
version.
That is.
Wait, there's one person that's spamming trial version.
Two things actually. Your first
What
one
is
is
trial
when you
version?
Trial
start-
version.
Wait, so, all right, so we'll
Trial
just
version?
we'll try
Trial
Gort
version.
first.
That's just from like
Trial version.
Okay, it wasn't Gort. I think it. What if it's Alexander?
Who is it?
Trial.
Oh, okay, I got it. It was Alexander. Second try, got
There
it.
he goes. It's gone.
So basically, when somebody
Wait, it
starts
wasn't
speaking
you,
words,
Alexander? Because it
Sorry, Ben.
stopped it. I'm
Sorry.
actually pretty sure it
either
was
the
you.
first thing, yeah.
It was definitely Odyssey.
Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, Hanbra, can you... Oh, wait, maybe Hanbra can't hear anyone
Can
else.
someone hear me?
Yeah, we can.
I can hear
Bro-
everyone.
Who made the AWR package for Arch Linux and the desktop app?
Oh, you can hear us. Okay, then why do you
Guys.
keep asking if we can hear you?
Even I can't hear Honra.
He stopped talking.
I can hear except for Robert.
Oh.
I can Umbra.
I am. Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure half of this is placebo.
I'm gonna refresh.
Okay, this is...
Okay, I am back. I don't know if anyone can hear me and they can.
Okay, let's just make this simple. If you're not talking right now, can you move to listeners
Hello?
and then just move back to speakers when you have something to say? And then this will be a lot simpler to see what's going on.
Exactly.
This will just simplify everything.
Oh my god, I can finally hear you guys again.
Ben.
Can you hear me? Finally. Please tell me someone can hear me.
Hanbro, we could hear you the whole
I
time.
think I can.
I hate you.
Hey, could you guys, did you hear like this trial version?
Yeah.
That might have been on my end because of my camera. My camera makes these random noises if I select it as a microphone.
Oh, that was you. So it actually wasn't Odyssey. I just happened to
Yeah,
click
yeah.
Odyssey and it stopped. So I thought it was Odyssey.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But so do you want to stay with like the Doge references for the future? Or are you sure?
Yes, Doge is staying. Yes.
Okay. I mean, it would be nice if the next Facebook is called DogeHouse, right?
Exactly.
And on that note, Ben, I know you'd like to implement some sort of form of denomination of value transfer here, whether it's in tipping or anything else. Do you have any ideas for that? And since it is named Doge, I do kind of hope you aren't interested in Dogecoin.
Oh, I mean, if so, I would probably do it in a couple different currencies. I'm sure I'll do like some crypto and then USD.
Yeah.
Cool. Sounds good. If I may offer just one piece of advice, maybe don't use Ethereum as attractive as it is, and explore some other distributed ledger techs that are mature enough to handle your interest.
But do you want to use like the own currency then for other things like Nitro or something?
And
It's
I cannot
probably-
hear Robert again, so I'm going to leave this video.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Well, it's not really a you problem. It's more of a website problem. You don't have to say sorry.
Yeah, okay. I thought maybe that's a problem because of my microphone switches all the time.
We're becoming grandmas. We need hearing aids.
But it would be super cool if you could have like your own small wallet inside of
The
DogeHouse.
desktop app is not working in the AWR.
Wait, okay. One person said the desktop app isn't working. I don't know
In
anything.
the AUR, there is a missing.
Okay, so
there is
if you are
missing
using the AUR, we did not make that. Actually, somebody else made that and uploaded it. So we cannot provide any support for it as of right now. But yeah, soon we'll work on the AUR. Right now it's available on Snap, and I'm pretty sure it works.
Can Ben hear me?
Yes, but let's go back to the crypto question for a second. What were you saying, Robert, about the wallet?
I mean, it would be really cool if you could like integrate the currency inside of DogeHouse. So maybe you could have like this. It would be nice if you could maybe even like give small donations or something. So have your like own small wallet inside of DogeHouse, and maybe pay for things inside of DogeHouse with the currency. Like if you eventually want to do Nitro or something, it would be like super amazing if you could use the Dogecoin or DogeHouse currency for it.
Yes. So like if I do my own coin, I definitely will have like integrations like that where you can
Ah,
buy
nice.
Doge Nitro with it, or you can tip creators, or you
Ah,
can
that's really
subscribe to
cool.
them with it. Yeah.
And some other things that would be really dope, I think, if you send an emote in chat, it might be nice if that emote would also pop above your profile image, because if you're are in a lobby with a lot of people, it's kind of awkward to know when you want to start talking, because everyone just talks. And I think you can raise like your hand in Clubhouse if you want to talk with a lot of people inside of a room, right?
Well, there's
Or maybe clap or something, have like these other emoticons.
Well, we have that, right? I just added literally everyone to the stage, and so it got hectic.
Okay.
So that was more of like, you can structure it like that, and that's what we're doing now.
Okay. But could I okay, but if I lose, okay, it works. Okay, nice.
Yeah, I'm sorry, my English is kind of bad, so I'm struggling.
Yo, just a quick suggestion. Like, how about a priority speaker type thing? So for when things get hectic, you can like sort of control it as like the room moderator or like owner or whatever.
Yeah, I could see doing something like that.
Yeah, I think it would be pretty neat, especially like for a moment like earlier when everyone was like not hearing anything or like talking or like there was some background noise. The priority speaker would be like, "Okay, cool. Can anyone like leave?
Can you guys still hear?
Go back to the listening area
can
so
hear
we can like
Vishnik.
sort this out." Yeah.
I don't know if anyone can hear me or delay. I don't know. When Ben speaks, it first lights up the circle, and after like a second or two, he actually starts speaking on my end.
Yeah, that's just lag.
Okay. I am hearable, thank you.
And is app on the way for like
Oh,
iOS?
is that lagging?
I can hear you at least.
It's not necessarily you. It also could be their internet. It's one of the two.
So do you plan to do like an app for the Play Store or?
Yep. It's going to be later after the website is solid.
Any plans for video streaming or screen capture or like actual video streaming?
Not for a long time, if ever.
Okay. And any plans for breakout rooms? Like how you can, for example, say you have like a brainstorming session and you have different departments, for example, or teams. You split people into groups, and then you would have in the same group people listening to specific people talking.
Yep, I actually do see doing that because I think it's nice to break out into smaller rooms, especially when they get large.
Because Teams has that, and I use it in school, and it's really cool and it's really
That's
handy.
something I don't know, like Marcus Brownlee. He talked about Clubhouse in a podcast, and he mentioned wanting something like that, like so you could like talk with people in the audience about the thing you are listening to or something.
Yep.
I also have a question. Wait, fuck, I forgot.
Actually, someone said in the comments that mobile first would be a really good idea. I
Oh yeah,
really think so.
I remember my question.
It's way easier to get users from like mobile than desktop.
Do you mean app first?
App, yeah.
Yeah, that's a dead dream.
Are you going to optimize the site for Chromebooks?
What do you need to do to optimize it for Chromebooks?
I have no idea.
I have
Great
no idea
question.
either.
Ben, how do you plan to like market it after the website's like polished and stuff?
Check out the FAQ.
Besides your YouTube channel.
I'll link it.
And then right now I also see a lot of rooms talking about different projects on GitHub. So could you see doing like having a feature to embed your
area, the outline when you speak could be more visible. I think it could be based on the number of users, because when there are two, it is certainly visible, but when there is more, it's not that much. And I think it would be nice to have a button on this bottom row with leave chat and other stuff that would allow you to leave the speakers area, because at the first time when I joined, I couldn't find it, but maybe it's just me. So yeah, some suggestions.
Yeah, make a GitHub issue about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so a lot of people show the different GitHub repositories on DogeHouse right now, and so do you plan on adding a feature that
Okay,
would
one quick random question. How
Okay.
long do you think this meeting would last? Because I kind of have to go and then come back. AFK type
Probably
thing.
it's like maybe 20 more minutes. I'm sorry, Robert. I don't think people can hear you, and I think that's what's going on.
Oh, okay.
I can hear
I thought it
Robert.
was just being ignored by everyone.
No, I think
Okay.
it's just straight.
But
Oh
at
yeah, I
least
can't.
people
I
can
can't hear
sad.
Robert anymore. I see the outline, but I cannot hear him. Yeah.
I can hear you.
Could that be because I changed my microphone settings inside
It's like Thanos snapped, and
DogeHouse?
now
I
there's
don't
Because
people
think
after
that
who
that,
should
hear
be a
everyone
Robert, and
just
there's
started
people who
to.
don't.
Everything is centralized, so I don't think that should be your problem. It's probably
I
something.
don't think it's Robert's issue. When I left and joined, now I can hear him, and I can hear
Okay.
everyone pretty well as well.
Okay,
I don't think it's
but
Robert's
so
issue.
do you plan on adding like a feature that in which you could sort of embed your own GitHub repository inside of a room in DogeHouse? Because right now a lot of rooms just show off like a project they did in GitHub.
How do you see that working?
I don't know. Maybe inside of the title, right now it's just plain text. Maybe you could, if someone is like using a link or something, it doesn't necessarily have to be with GitHub, but maybe if also with Twitch, it might be nicer if there would be something on top of just the plain text referring to a GitHub repository.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe
we have a
like
description section, and so like generic links and stuff can go there.
okay, I can see that.
Is
Also,
push to talk an option?
Reminder again: if you're not talking, if you can move to listeners, that would be great. So go say again. Is push to talk?
Push to talk.
If you go into keyboard settings, you can map it to something, and I think there's a default key for it, but I forget what it is. But yes, it is implemented.
Hi, I have a question. Do you plan on rewriting the site in AngularJS since you said you love it so much?
Goodbye.
Lol.
Lamau.
Banned.
How the hell do I move to listeners?
If you click on your face,
yeah, that might be a good another UI change.
Maybe just make a button like
remove.
the request button.
And
Extended
on that
trial
note,
version.
because I think. All right,
wait,
Zisho.
Robert's muted.
I
It's
think,
somebody else.
yeah, it was. I saw it. It was Z Show. I saw it. Not me, but anyway, before you ban me, I just have a quick question. I think I found the Figma file. Is there anywhere where there are kind of GitHub type issues in terms of things that need to be done in Figma that I can contribute to? Ben, I noticed you mentioned that in a video that was a bottleneck.
If you're as far as Figma itself, no, because I want to have a single designer that is basically does everything for that. That way the design is coherent. So not for the design right now.
Is that overlisted? Who immediately commented in the chat about it?
No, he just is a Discord mod.
All right, cool. All right, so we'll leave that as the bottleneck then. Sounds good.
Well, it's not really a bottleneck right now. It was just like it was going to become one if we split his time, but as far as right now, It's not really a bottleneck.
Sure. Yeah, no, that's fine. And if I wanted to make a suggestion, for example, kind of like Robert was suggesting, a
Oh yeah,
bit of a
100%. If you have
enhancement.
suggestions, if you can
Yeah.
stick them in the Discord, in the design channel, that would be great.
All right, cool. That was what I was wondering. Will do.
Hey Ben, great work so far. I just was wondering, do you have any plan on localization, adding different language for the website?
Yes, so on the new design, the button I haven't done yet, but on
Yeah,
the
it's
old
not
design,
functioning.
yep, on the old design we have a bunch of languages.
Okay, if you need any help in Arabic language, I can help you on that.
Awesome, thank you.
If you don't already have someone.
In current state of the application, if some company would offer you like, let's say $1 million, would you sell it right now?
No, because it's a $1 billion company.
That's a great answer. Thanks. I love it.
I have a quick question. Do you know approximately the total number of users which have signed up to DogeHouse?
There's a bot that knows that info. I haven't been keeping stats like that though. I mean, I can do a database query after this, but maybe.
I've been running.
Yeah, Hanbro
Oh,
might
sorry.
know the answer.
Yeah, I actually I haven't checked either, but last time I checked, like a week or 2 weeks ago, it was 8,000 users in the top room.
Okay, thank you.
And I can't hear admin. Great.
More audio issues. Yeah, I've had a couple other people have had issues hearing, so I don't know what's happening with that.
Well, yeah, it's not you guys, by the way. It's just the website. Yeah.
Are you gonna add widescreen support for the website because it looks terrible on my widescreen right now, or like scalability, I guess?
Yes.
Great. Oh, and the like this person is speaking, like the circle around the profile picture is like, maybe it should have like a border so you can like see it, because when Hombro was speaking I just wouldn't notice the thing around his profile picture, because his profile picture is basically the same color.
Yeah, I agree. I think it needs to just be more pronounced on both
It would
designs.
also be cool if you could like
Maybe
sort.
a bit thicker, yeah.
Maybe you could sort the different speakers in an order in which the people who are currently talking get displaced above, or at least in first.
That's interesting, actually. Yeah, I could see that.
Or like have maybe have like a more thicker line would also like already be a big improvement.
Yeah, but if we look in the future and there are like hundreds of people currently speaking, then I think it would be really nice if you can sort them.
So I don't see it actually being used like that. I'm actually gonna like cap it at like 30 speakers or something.
Okay.
The way I see it being used is it's something, because that many speakers are not going to talk at the same time anyway.
Yeah.
What you're talking about is why there's already a listener section and a speakers section. So
It
really
would be a complete mess.
Yeah, really what I want to do is optimize the how you become a speaker. So maybe how that changes.
Yeah, because right now most of the rooms in DogeHouse aren't planned, so everyone's just chilling and speaking together. So, but eventually maybe you could see having like only 3 speakers and everyone else is listening, right?
Yep.
But what I meant with the embeds for different links was, I don't know if you know it with Notion, but if you embed a link there, then it gets like displayed with a small image and it kind of separates from the other content.
So, can you hear me?
Yes,
I
but
can
wait
hear
a
you.
second, because Robert was in the middle of something.
Yes, sorry. I can't
but
hear you. That's
I'm
why.
looking for an image of what I meant, and sadly I can't screenshot.
You're talking about link
obviously, but-
previews for social media websites. And
yeah, I mean, because right now a lot of people are showing off their projects on DogeHouse, right?
Yeah, I
And
get the use
I
case
see a
for
lot
it.
of links.
Right now we're matching Twitch chat, and I don't know if I'm going to do link embeds in chat. Link embeds in chat are low priority right now.
Okay, but inside top of the room. So I see people posting links of the project as kind of the heading for the room, right?
Oh yeah. We're
Maybe
never
it
gonna
would
do
be
something
nice
like
if
that. I
those
don't
links
think.
would be separated from the other title.
Okay, maybe I could maybe see like a special room that you can create, and it has like a special design on the homepage, but that's gonna be down the line. It's a low priority right now.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
All right, Dev Null, did you have a question?
Yes. You know how like Minecraft and some other apps have like funny locales? Like for example, Minecraft has upside down English or pirate language or something like that. Maybe like have an option for Doge like English, where buttons like such mute, much leave, and etc.
I actually
PRs are
tried
welcome.
that, but I did it wrong,
Yeah.
and I accidentally changed all the
Great.
locales.
I could probably see about that. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Thanks.
And
Where is Ben
there's
from?
okay first.
Where's what from?
What
You.
you can go first?
You, Ben. Where are you from?
Like, are you talking about my ethnicity?
Well, just no. Which country?
Oh, so yeah, you are talking about my ethnicity. Yeah, I'm half white and half lesbian.
No, the country.
I'm Arabic.
Wait.
Man.
You're half lesbian?
Hola.
Okay then.
Kife.
Okay, so a different small thing would be to sort of like send shortcuts inside of chat. So maybe like slash speaker or something, and then you would automatically.
Remember that familiar with filter? Middle Eastern issues, but isn't a half lesbian a bisexual?
Okay, we got like 3 questions at once there. Let's.
No, but I think right now still other people
No,
can't
no
hear.
worries. It's wait. Everyone that's in speakers, can you go to listeners for a second, and we'll just have one person come up at a time.
Okay.
Since this is bugged.
No.
Wait, how can I leave speakers even?
So click
Sorry,
on your face.
Okay.
All right, there we go. So, anime person, you are our first question. All right. Next person up. We'll do just one at a time.
Hey Ben,
Hello.
can you give my bot moderator to enable the angular filter?
Bitdefender?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There it goes.
Oh boy.
I'll move myself down to speakers.
Okay. So we have the Doge, but what about the chimps?
Do you say chimps?
Yeah, the chimps, the other Doge.
Would you like him?
Yeah, I love him.
Sure. Why not then? Wow, the filter's working actually wonders. All right, Nathan, you're up. All right, Hanbra, you're up.
So I wrote a little script that basically queried the database for all the users and then counted them, and it shows 5,831. I'm pretty sure I had 8,000 users, so my count is no longer accurate.
Rip.
I'll move myself.
Welcome,
Do you use
D-Day.
React or Next? Do you use vanilla React or Next.js?
So regular websites using Create React app and new sites using Next.js.
Oh, okay.
What's the filter that was just added? What's it doing?
So I didn't make it. So Hollow, if you want to come up, he can explain it to you.
Basically, it will delete every message that contains Angular.
That can? I didn't catch the last part.
Oh no. Are you guys talking? I can't hear you.
Uh-oh.
So, okay, this is can you refresh and see if you hear water shield? Water sword. I want to see if this is reproducible.
Man, did I just call it shield?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can't hear water sword though.
Okay, yeah, refresh and see. Yeah. All right, water shield, talk now.
Why are you calling me a shield, bro?
Okay, now I can hear him.
I'm a sword.
Okay, so it was basically gets into a corrupted
sword
state
is-
and never comes back. Okay.
But can you repeat the last bit of what you said because I didn't catch it? Will.
About the bot?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just deletes every message with Angular in it.
Ah. Very important to have.
Indeed.
Of course, yeah.
So it's running. I was asked to explain it. With the help of I am an alt, who is in here. He did a lot of the back end on the actual algorithmic side of it. I was the one implementing it for the bot itself. So basically what it's doing is for the primary test, which is catching a lot of the Unicode, other than the ones that are being quite literally stretched out, which we're going to have to implement later. Alt, take note. What it does, it mathematically calculates how much a string of text is to Angular. And in our console, we can see the percentage of how Angular it is. And we also have 6 other Unicode parsers checking to see how Angular a message is. And it goes through all of these tests, and if it returns true on even one test, it will filter the message.
And if you guys want to see how Angular your message is, you can type ! how Angular.
And your message.
Awesome, thank you. All right, Nathan, you're back.
I'm sorry, my mic didn't work.
No worries, I figured.
Do you have any plans for an algorithm? I mean, it's not very important right now, but...
Did you say an algorithm?
Yeah, an algorithm.
I mean, we're going to have algorithms, yeah.
For the home page?
Oh, yeah. Okay, you're talking about the feed and having...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, yeah, I do want to have something. We're not going to have this problem until we have a crap load of rooms, but eventually there's going to be so many that we need to have a recommendation system of some sort.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, the other thing is, like, Twitch doesn't have... Maybe they have, like, a For You thing, but they also have, you just see popular for category. So we may just start with popular for category. But also, I do kind of want to play with having an algorithmic feed.
But it's not gonna be like super complicated.
No, it will
I
be.
guess. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be a
Thanks.
super complicated, massive algorithm that does things. Yeah, that's like a YouTube, TikTok algorithm style thing.
Of course.
But that's like going to be experimentation. All right, Nabel, you're up.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. So do you have any analytics built in yet?
No, but stats, there's somebody else that is creating it. There's like a stats website. Maybe somebody can link it. I think it was like stats. Yeah, there it is. DogeHouse.xyz.
Okay. I know a lot of startups use like Segment for analytics, and it should be like pretty easy to implement and like scalable. So it might be a good idea to like get that at some point.
So I'm going to have, I don't want to do like tracking sort of things, but what I will probably set up is I do have a Grafana board, and it'll be just graphing like, say, a number of users. Like currently we have X users online or something.
Okay, but like then you can't like track user behavior, right?
Right.
Okay.
I'm going to like try not to do that, I think, but we'll see if I change my mind.
So I actually forgot why I was here, but can somebody please tell me why I was banned in chat?
All right, you're up, admin.
I was just gonna the stat stuff. So I've been working on that as my main project. So currently, in fact, I just finished today looking at long-term data. So I set up a MySQL database which will store the total users, the total rooms, and I've just set up charts so we can look at past 24 hours, look at the week, and we've got all time, I think, yeah, and month as well. So we can start to track sort of user activity. Like, for example, we saw you posted a video about Discord, and user activity quadrupled, I think. So yeah, we can view all of that.
Awesome. There you go, guys. Asti Dev, you're up.
Okay, hello. ¿Pueden escucharme? Can you hear me?
I can.
Thank you. I'm from Peru. Hi. Hello. I just wanted to ask you, do you see DogeHouse or DogeHouse, sorry, as a, I don't know, like as a reward with a reward system for content creators in the future? Like, like YouTubers or Twitch streamers. Do you see like Doge Housers or Doge streamers, something like that?
Oh, so maybe you're talking about nickname.
No, no.
Yes. I think there's there's three parts, right? Nicknames, yes. Second part is whether there's like rewards for people watching or whatever. And I do want to do something similar to Twitch where the longer you're in a room or something, you get points. And then lastly, yes, like creators would get paid.
Nice. And do you have I'm actually kind of happy to talk to you. I'm really happy. Nice job, dude.
Thank you.
You are very inspiring. Thank you.
Amit, you're up.
Okay, so I was thinking, not many people know that there's an desktop app for DogeHouse. So maybe you, on your next video or something, you mention it. So, we can get more people testing it and all that.
We'll just add something on the homepage, and then it can be like an alternate way to use it. And I think that's fine.
Yeah, okay, makes sense. That's all.
Monkey, did you have stuff to say?
Oh, what's up, dude? Yo, this is a
Welcome.
useless feature, but I just want to say it. Can we optimize the UI for Apple Watch?
I mean, you're welcome to do a PR, and then I'll close it.
Alright, sounds good.
Yep. All right, welcome, Water.
Hi. I had a feature idea, like someone maybe like can add a message to their request to speak, so you can like pick out maybe the good messages from people requesting to speak, or something like that.
So originally I was thinking I was going to do this through chat, but chat can get a little cluttered, so I think I do want to do something like that at some point.
Yeah, so you can like request to speak and then add a message with like the thing. So I would say like request to speak. I have a feature request or something like that.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, cool.
Yeah, Avocado, I do want to do a slow mode. It's already throttled. You can only send one message per second, but yes, there's going to be the creator of the room is going to have options for that sort of stuff. Or like, for example, they can set it to follower only chat. All right, Amuli, you're up.
Hey Ben, you got my name right. Thank you. My name is Amelia. Super excited. What you've been doing is awesome. I got three quick questions back to back that some of your I don't know Benny Watt followers, the DogeHouse community, just and probably a few others have. Um, so first quick question: has there been any update on the accelerators and what any support of funding that might help grow this community?
I have not like heard back from the application process. No.
Okay. Okay. Second, in terms of advice for DogeHouse entrepreneurs who want to learn from what your learnings, what have you learned from Elixir, or I know you're using Media Soup Elixir to stream audio. What learnings have you had about streaming audio and streaming information digitally over the past like few weeks, months that you didn't know before?
I mean, I would say the main thing is it's hard, as you can see. Like, we still have bugs where you can't hear other people,
Right.
and WebRTC is like kind of complicated, but Media Soup makes it simpler. But to be honest, I don't have any good learnings from doing audio stuff yet, because a lot of this stuff I haven't really done any of the hard audio stuff yet. All of it has been like I've only done the easy stuff. Is like to set up the bare minimum.
Gotcha. Understood. And then in terms of like the hard stuff, what hard stuff is kind of left?
Well, making sure everyone can hear each other in large rooms, and then to like scaling it to more than just 100 listeners to a lot more listeners. Those are going to be the hard things that are going to cause problems. Like basically what we have right now is a cleaned up version of their demo is kind of how the audio system works. And so I'm not really doing anything too advanced right now as far as how the audio works. I'm mostly just creating a like what's called an audio consumer for every speaker. And that's kind of
Right.
all there is to it. And the fact that, like, for example, you can't hear some people. Well, I'm gonna have to debug why the audio consumer is connected and can't hear it. Okay, I'll tell you the hardest part has been your browser doesn't let you just play audio, which is kind of annoying, at least for this.
Mm.
You have to get like them to click the page first, and so that can
Right.
cause like you need to know about that, or else you're gonna run into problems. But like you just do a pop up and you're kind of good.
Right. I remember that episode. Fantastic of the Doge log. Well, Ben, Thank you for hosting this meeting. Appreciate it.
For sure.
Bye.
All right, I'm gonna make this the last question. Robert, what's up? I don't think Robert's talking yet. I don't see the blue bubble, and I was able to hear him before. All right, Siddharth, you get to be our last speaker then.
Hello?
Hello, welcome.
Does it work now?
Wait, yeah, we can hear you now. And Siddharth,
Okay, nice. Yeah, I got an error actually on my window.
What did it say?
I couldn't read it. I just clicked it away because I wanted to unmute myself. But there was a problem. I don't know. It was a pop-up.
Oh, it's probably an autoplay thing.
Okay, so my first question is if a feature would make sense, which would like allow you to pin messages in chat, like in YouTube currently.
It's gonna be down the line, but yeah.
Okay, and can you plan sessions currently?
Not in the new design, but in the old design, yes. And I'm currently working on that in the new design.
Okay, and some other small things is maybe the ability to like have commands in chat. Maybe you can even already do it, but
Yeah, that's already
sort
a
of
thing with
like
bots. You just make a custom bot basically.
okay, but something like a slash request or something.
Oh, request
so
to
that you
speak.
would automatically request being a speaker.
I could see that. Yeah.
Okay, and some other people already talked about creators on DogeHouse, and would it make sense if those creators would have their own emotes, and maybe you could sub to them with like some sort of Nitro or Twitch Prime, and even possibly even pay for it with like their own currency.
Nope. Yep. That's 100% happening.
So creator modes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Very nice.
We're copy pasting Twitch features. Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Okay, that's cool.
Hello, Ben.
Hello. Welcome.
Yes. Do you have any plan to connect this to Alexa or Google Home?
Interesting. To be honest, I have not thought about that yet. I think the answer is
Yeah.
no for a very long time. I actually personally kind of hate Alexa and Google Home. And not like necessarily using it, but developing for it is just kind of a nightmare. And we would have to get a special deal with them, I think, to play audio longer than like 10 seconds. Or like to stream audio like this, I think they don't let just anyone. I could be wrong, but the last time I tried doing audio things in Alexa, they're really strict because they don't want you to just have it on for a long time. But maybe they let you just stream radio things now. I haven't looked at it recently. But I don't really care about it. So it'd be like if somebody wanted to like code that bit out and do a PR, they're welcome to.
Yes, I would love to try that one.
All right, we'll do a couple more questions. Hi, Gazer. Welcome.
Oh, hey, he's not speaking, so I'll ask my question quickly. You know that PR you made where if you hover over the create room button that it will have a 1% chance of popping up a Doge? Are you going to be putting that into the new design?
Possibly.
Wonderful.
All right, Neil, welcome.
First of all, hi.
Hey.
Okay. So are you serious about the ICO thing? Because after 2017, it has a bad image attached to it.
Right.
So are you seriously planning about having an ICO for DogeHouse?
Define serious.
Let's say, since it is already open source and we have contributors from the community, I think like you might be doing ICO in the near future, which the community will help you for raising more money, I guess, on the, for taking the platform to next stage.
Yes.
So I guess this is what you had in your mind, and are you sure this you want to go this way, or like
It's not
the
set in
traditional?
stone, no. It's just an
Okay.
option, yeah.
Yeah, fine.
Amuli, welcome back.
Well, it's good to be back. One quick more question. One thing I thought that would be great for the creator community, I'm curious whether you've given any thought of to, would be embedding, your Doge House into a different web page, like on someone else's website, which will allow you to kind of port your community necessarily off DogeHouse, but also get you back on DogeHouse because users would have to sign up.
What kind of
So
use
it'd be like
case do
more
you
people.
envision?
Sorry, Ben.
What kind of use case do you envision?
I would imagine, let's say there's communities that outside of DogeHouse. Maybe you have your own community. Let's say you have your own hosted community on your own forum, etc. You can just drop in your DogeHouse into this forum, and you can have like this like live Discord that you expose DogeHouse on other websites, and at the same time you can go ahead and um,
I
yeah, you
feel
can expose.
like I feel like we would have a link maybe for like covers 95% of the use case. I mean, I could see it kind of being nice to maybe have an embed at some point, but to be honest, that's going to be like uber distant future, if anything.
Gotcha. Just an idea. I wanted to run it by you. That's my only question. Thank you, Ben. Appreciate it.
All right, hi Gazer, welcome.
Hello, I have a question about the feature to mask your voice when you are talking for a private community.
Does it need to have something built in? Couldn't you use like a voice changer desktop app or something? I think you refreshed. I don't know if you heard me, but I don't think we're going to do a built-in voice changer. It would be like you download a desktop app and then you do it that way. All right, well, welcome.
So my question was about sort of two things. So Spotify has an API where you can see what people are listening to, and lots of people like to put that sort of thing on their GitHub READMEs or their personal websites. So I'm wondering if that could ever be an equivalent of I am currently talking in this room, and you could sort of add a API link in, it would give you an image, that sort of thing.
Yeah, actually, I kind of like that.
And then people that look at your website can, if you are talking in a room, they can come.
Yeah, I think I like that better than like an entire room in bed or something.
And then, yeah, I think that'd be cool.
Sounds good. All right,
then
Robert.
Also,
go ahead unless you have something else.
Do you have other plans for a public API to get data?
So as far as like making a specific one that's public, eventually yes, but right now it's just going to be like the regular API. There's not going to be a distinction.
Okay.
Yeah, and some other feature further down the line would be to like promote your own session, maybe. That's like very far away, probably, right? But hopefully, if there are lots of rooms later, then you could like still have people promoting their sessions on the front page, but implement it to the algorithms so everyone still like gets shown what they want to see. But, do you want to do that later?
So you're talking about an algorithmic feed based on like rooms?
No, I mean promoting your own like room so that people get it like shown on the starting
So you're
page
talking about
for money.
sponsored rooms. I see.
Yeah, okay.
Possibly is the answer. Possibly.
But it's way better than normal advertisement, right? Money generation.
Advertisements would just be different. I don't see. So, I mean, you could call that an advertisement in some way. The answer is we may do a mix of both. I don't know yet. That may be coming in like a month, maybe. Something like that. The answer is maybe. I like the idea of it kind of.
I think what the guy earlier said was really interesting to turn like DogeHouse more into like a real social media platform. So yeah, I really like what you're doing. Thank you.
For sure. All right, guys, I'm going to end the meeting here. Thanks for coming. Yeah. Let's see if I can figure out how to turn off